Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Carmen with Elemental Designs. And yes, you guys, we are here for the fourth week in the Shabby Spring Collection Hop, you guys. So super excited. I can't believe we've done, 3 projects, and with this one 4 already. It's been such an awesome experience. All the ladies that are part of this hop have just done an amazing job. They've all outdone themselves. And I want to just give a huge thank you to all of them for just giving it their all and really making this hop an awesome experience. And hopefully we'll be able to bring this to you again in the future. So you guys, let me just go over the people that are involved, all the awesome crafters that are involved in this hop. We have the host, Mom to Create. We also have myself, Elemental Designs, Kateri Burnett. We have Judy Evans Parker, Crafting with Barbie DA. We have Thelma's Creations and more, Barico's Crafting 100, Jimmy Lani's Creation, Teresa's Creations, Happily Ella After, and Nada's Creations. I will leave a link to all of these ladies down below so that you can go over and not only hop along to their videos, but also subscribe to their channel, check out what they have to, what they have to share. Who knows, you might just be inspired by one of their awesome creations. Everybody here does different levels of crafts. We all have different unique styles, but I'm sure that you'll have a lot of fun watching our videos and our creations. So don't forget to subscribe. Definitely for this video, give it a thumbs up, you guys, because we've made it this far, so this is a good thing. So without further ado, I would like to share with you guys what I created. This week, we had to alter or create a hat. And yes, I'm going to show you guys what I made. Now I'm hoping that I'll be able to catch it all in light. And it's very dimensional. It had to be at least a minimum of 6 inches tall. So mine's is probably just about that, about 6 inches. Yes, it's actually 6 inches on the buzzard. So super cool. And pretty much I'll show you guys a quick overview of what my hat looks like, and then I'll go over with you guys everything that I did. And then this is the bottom of the hat. And yes, there's a square. Nobody's gonna actually wear this. I actually have it mounted in my display on something that it pretty much fits perfectly on that, and it's nice and leveled, and I can kind of tilt it in the angle that I want. So that's the reason why that is a square. So you guys, pretty much I cut this out of regular cardstock, and after I got my shapes together that I wanted, or more or less how I needed them to be, and I got everything pretty much glued on together, I went ahead and gave it a nice thick layer of gesso. After I went ahead and layered it in gesso, I took some modeling paste by Deco Art, and I took one of my stencils, the same stencil that I was using pretty much throughout my other pieces as well, and I pretty much just added some, added everywhere. I pretty much did it to the entire hat, to the brim, to the bottom, to the underneath it, on the top, all over the sides. So pretty much it's got that texture, that stenciling everywhere. Once I did that, then I went in with pretty much my 3 basic colors that I've been using throughout this entire hop, which are the pink, and the cream, and also the gold, which has pretty much been the theme that I've stuck to, just to make the collection a cohesive collection. It's pretty much been the theme that I stuck to for this, for this event. And pretty much what I did is, after I had everything ready to go and I've painted everything, I took some, what is it called? Metallic luster. Sorry, I used some metallic luster, which is like a wax buff, and I pretty much buffed it over some of the areas, so we have that gold kind of just rubbed on in different places here and there throughout the hat, to just kind of give it that goldish kind of tone. and also add a little bit of metallic sheen to it. You can really see it mostly all over the top of the hat. I embellished my hat with an applique. I added some butterflies to this. I also added some paper roses, and I'm hoping that my lighting is good enough where you guys can actually see what I did. Let's see if that maybe helps a little bit. I have this little flick on light here on my side. So here I added some filigree. I pretty much cut them into pieces, and I tucked the third, because this is like a 3-leaf kind of flower type thing. And I cut the third piece and I put it in there, and then the 2 pieces I left them together, and I kind of created these little wings out of it. Then I took some flat backs and just added like the little body shape of a dragonfly and added those there. Sorry about that. I just had to adjust my focus. I noticed it wasn't focusing too well. So I gave it a little dragonfly body, and then I added these little cute iridescent little rhinestones everywhere. The applique itself already had some pearls on it, so I just pretty much adorned around it, and again just added those little iridescent pearls. And the trim comes all the way to this section here, and hopefully you guys can see that well. Try to bring it in a little bit so you guys can see. And then I added some paper roses. I added some butterflies, which I dusted with some of the gold paints and waxes. Here, these are some Tim Holtz little resin flowers. Here on the side, I added 3 feathers. These are from Michael's, I believe. I added a little birdie here on the side, a little dove. I made this little rosette out of fabric. And then I just added this little flower that I had in my stash, and I added that right to the center. Right here on the side, I just added this cute little pink rose, pink paper rose. I added some tulle here behind. You can't really see it because it's white, but there is some tulle there on the side just to make it kind of pop. Then I have here some foam roses, and I pretty much dusted them with some paints, the same color paints that I had, and some golds, and then just pretty much dusted the tops of them a little bit. And I pretty much kept them nice and beige because I wanted that to really show through. And I tucked some little flowers here in the back and some paper roses. I did another one of those little fabric, those lace rosettes, and I added it here. And I just pretty much put another rose in the center of that. I put a satin ribbon in white all the way around. And I also added some eyelash trim. I just kind of wrapped it around the base of the, where the hat is. I just kind of wrapped it around just to give it something a little bit extra. This is a chipboard butterfly, and I pretty much just gave it some tulle, extended wings, if you will. Added some more of that pink bling in the center. Well, not bling, flat backs in the center. And I also used some of them and just kind of scattered them. You'll see them everywhere throughout the hat. I just kind of scattered them everywhere. And then here on the top, I just pretty much used some of what I had left over, and I just kind of went around the whole, top brim as much as I possibly could, because I did this at last minute. By that time, I had already occupied some of the space in the front because I did the little dragonfly and stuff like that. But I went ahead and just kind of tried to space it out as evenly as I could, and I added one of those little Tim Holtz flowers, kind of to break it down, break it up a little bit. And then let's see what else. And then I added some of that gold all the way around the brim, and I only added the stenciling here and in the front, and I left the rest as it was because I didn't want it to crack as I kind of curled the hat in. And I'm still trying to get exactly the shape, all the way the shape that I kind of wanted. But I think it'll do the job for now. But I absolutely love how this hat came out. This is the first time that I do something of this stature. I've created hats before, and I've used different sections of a hat. Like I would just create like maybe like the half of a hat, like what it'll look like from a 3D angle, but I'm creating the whole thing, and I've created that for like canvases and stuff like that, and I've done it on mixed media projects. But this is the first time that I did an actual whole entire hat, and decorated it to such a degree. Hopefully I was in frame. Oh my god. But yes, you guys, this was so much fun. So much fun. And wait till you guys see next week's project. It's going to be amazing. Amazing, amazing. So, I said in my last video that I was going to be discussing what my giveaway was going to be. And I just want to give you guys like a tentative, kind of like an update on what that's going to be. I'll have a better idea exactly of what I'm going to be giving away in its entirety, or how many prizes I'm going to have in its entirety by the last video. You know, I'll pretty much do all of that jazz. But I wanted to give you guys kind of like a quick sneak tip and somewhat of an update. I was working on one of my live streams, and I think it was a couple weeks ago, and I was working with these molds. And so I made all of these different pieces using my 3D printing pen, which is a new toy that I have. And I made all these pieces live, and I started to work on a canvas, and I didn't finish it on the video. So I want to show you guys today what one of the prizes is going to be for the hop. This is something that I made. It's completely handmade, and I think it complements and it kind of captures the whole feel of the shabby chic that we've been doing thus far. The only thing that's missing out of here is a hat. But overall, I think it covers more or less, you know, some of the things that we've been doing. Like we have the little dress form, and then, I mean, we don't have necessarily a mask and elements like that, but we have the textures and the colors of mostly what we use and integrate into shabby chic. Not all of them, but a good deal of them. We have some lace here in the background. And I do have a video on how I made this, which I'll be posting later on. At least of this half of the, you know, the actual painting and stuff like that. This part of the construction, you can see it if you go check out my 3D printing, you know, molds live video. You'll see, if you go towards the end of that video, you'll see how I kind of made this. But we have chains going in here. We have little metal rings in here. Like, we just have all kinds of awesome things. We have seed beads and textures. We have all of these pieces that I made with my 3D printing pen while we were on the live stream. And literally pretty much almost all these pieces were made right then and there. Some of these pieces are paper clay from Prima, but most of them are you know, from the plastic molds that I was making that day. But this is going to be one of the prizes. Hopefully you guys are like super excited to win it, because I'm super excited that one of you might actually own this. And yes, you guys, it's got metallics, it's got all kinds of cool things. It's got greens and blues and pinks, and turquoise, and just all awesome colors, and a nice little blend of all of those as well. And nothing on the back. I will be signing it, you know, and dedicating it to whoever wins it. So this is going to be one of the prizes. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a second and a third prize, and if I do, I'm not sure what they're going to be yet. But maybe some kind of embellishments. You know, we'll see. I'm thinking about maybe making little hat embellishments. Since I don't have an actual hat in here, maybe some hat embellishments. What do you guys think? These are little hats that I made before. Some of you have seen this, some of you have not. But these are like little teeny hats that you can use. So if you would like, you know, if you would like to have me include some little baby hats, which is kind of like what I call them, into, you know, one of the prizes, let me know that as well down in the description below. Now, how you can win, pretty much you have to be a subscriber to my channel. I have to be able to see that you're subscribed, and if your account is private for any reason, I may ask you to send me a, you know, a pic. If you're on Instagram, or if you have access to an email, you can send me the picture either way. But you only have to do that if I request it. The second thing is you have to like this video. Well, hopefully you like this video. I'm hoping that you guys do. I mean, we put a lot of work into creating these things for you guys, so hopefully you guys like them. But yeah, subscribe to my channel, like the video, leave a comment in all of the 4 videos to date, and when the 5th video comes out, you have to leave a comment and participate in that one as well. Anybody who's not consistent with commenting on all of the videos that have come out for my, for my projects for this hop, then unfortunately I'm going to have to, pull you out. So just make sure that, you comment on all 5 videos. I do have a playlist. You can also find the playlist on my channel. It's going to be pretty much the same name as the hop, which is the Shabby Spring Collection hop. So yes, you guys, I would have given away the things that I created for the projects, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of went really big with them. I kind of, kind of upscaled them, so they were really, really big. And now that I have the whole collection, I don't want to break it up. I'm sorry, I'm a little selfish. At least with this one, usually I give my stuff away, you guys know. But with this one, I'm gonna have to just keep it, and maybe I'll do something similar later, moving on through a DIY or a tutorial. Maybe I'll give that project away. If there's any of the things that I've created so far that you guys would want to see me recreate or show you guys how I did it, let me know that as well. I love to hear that kind of stuff, and I can definitely schedule something in and get the necessary supplies, so on and so forth, to get something like that going. In the meanwhile, make sure you hop on over to the next one on the list and go show her some YouTube love, and give her a thumbs up, for her work. And it'll be the gift that keeps on giving, pass it along. So thank you all so, so much for watching. I hope that you have, enjoyed, felt inspired. And I will have some pictures of the hat towards the end of the video, which is coming up any second now. So until the next one, you guys, have an awesome Sunday. Enjoy your family day, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.